my mic was off. Why I did this was because frustration. I was mad, I was angry, I was blinded by rage of him saying to of this, and this. I'm saying you should have been patient. I was like, I was patient. I respected when you had to take absence for when you were like sad or whatever. But that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. What matters is I was wrong. I did something horrible, like being like taking in the action as an adult. I'm a grown man. I know that. I know I'm a grown man. I don't have should not have done this. I have no idea what I can do it. All I can do is try to fix it, and the best way I can fix it is taking time. And time, as people say, fix wounds. But this is a thing I have no idea what I can do with. I don't want to be just left as this guy was racist. I don't think anyone want to leave anywhere as, hey, this man, hey, did you know this guy was racist? No, I'm nowhere close being racist. And that's far from the truth. And there's so much going on with this. Obviously, Jalen, being a true mad lad and a real great guy, saying he wants to help me fix this. Who's the one me, Murray, and Dark was like, pretty much, I would say, going towards. Uh, I feel like I had still the right to be mad at him for being mad at me for taking his title away. I don't think that part, at least, shall be taken away from me. Like me being mad at him for being mad at me. That part, at least, I feel like that should be on my side. That he should not be like mad at me saying being mad. You have the right to be mad at me saying the N word, but I never intentionally used it for anything negative. My goal was for what I know, it means like bro or dude or something like that, like uh, on those lines. But I've been doing extra research at the moment, and it seems you cannot say it no matter what. And I didn't know that it was like that. Those two different words were two different, had the same meaning, and that has two different meanings. Well, I guess that what I can say is really, this is on me. I I have nothing more. I have no idea what to say. This is a wildfire, and I have no idea how I can set this fire out without a huge amount of water, or doing a rain dance some way. But yeah, just that out of the way. Just throwing that away. Let's right away go to BVE itself, because it's been here for since 2017. The journey has been very long. I'm really thankful for everyone that's been here. I've talked a bit on the two brands one show a bit about this, and if it was not there, I didn't write it down on match standings, so you don't know much about it probably. That I said thank you. Thank you to many people that's still saying or just staying or anything like that. Now, I understand if people just want to pursue others, and I always will keep pushing BVE forwards as much as I can, but with how things is going, I might take a giant break or hiatus from Roblox in general, I'm now already planning to sell all my limited. Um, so just like taking small bites and hopefully just getting off this place. Because Roblox just has taken a toll on me as a person. Hold on, I need some water. So that's why I think brutality at the end is a great way to like me to take a giant break from Roblox, because Roblox is taking just hits. No matter who you are, if you're staying here for too long or long, it will hit you. It will give you some punches, gives you some bruises, and if you just like let it be like this, then that happens. This just happens. Then you'll just boil up and you'll spill it all out. You'll go mad, or you'll just say something stupid, like I did, or have done, or I will probably do. There's a possibility, but I don't think it will ever. I will do this again, because I'm not this kind of guy that everyone portray I am. And BV has been quite a great thing for me, because I have been focusing on what makes me happier, also what I think elevates others. Because in most Roblox federations, they are focusing on maybe what already is over, the people that has already been taken to the tip of the top, while I'm trying to focus on the people that hasn't gone taking much of the screen time, the people more underneath, kind of those who are not seen as much, people that has not been mentioned, people that's just pretty much like a ghost story at best. So that's what I have made PvE for. First, I was obvious that Joe was just a punch system, which I did show people. That was just cursed, and that was a funny show. Uh, in 2017, I believe. No, 2018 actually. We had this mic, non-filtered mic. I'm gonna just say honest. Back then, I was horrible. Like even worse than I am already am. I abused that mic to curse as much as I could. I think everyone did really, but mostly me. And I said things that I just can't even say anymore because that give me even more fire. But that was in the past, and I've been evolving. I've been trying and gotten better. I've been now just jokingly trying to say it like, don't let me say the N word, and I say N, and like saying no. That's a joke, because and that's no as starting with N. But yeah, that was like the past. Now the future for PvE, the Dark Spheres, the goal is to hopefully, I'm praying this will succeed, because I don't think after what I've done, I will have that many people on me, because there's people and there's friends and there's family. BV, I feel like, is my family. If you stay, I feel like you're part of the family in a way. If I do something stupid, you hit me back of the neck and say you're idiots. If I see you do something stupid, I slap you back on the neck and say you idiots. That's family. Friends, we're gonna shake hands. Can I borrow some money? Here's some money. I want to help you a bit. I'll give you some assistance. I'll give you a small shout out, and they stay together a bit. People, they are more like, I'll use you once, I'll use you maybe twice, maybe 3 times. And this I felt with RWC at this moment, because I've known Corey for a very long time. He's a very cool guy, and suddenly he just cast me aside. I understood the assignment. I'm gonna be angry at Corey what he did, but this is what I felt. You know, nothing bad about Corey. Much respect for what he does with RVC, but this is the feeling. But otherwise, I have a lot of respect for all other people. Just taking that responsibility, taking what's done, and taking it in. Another topic I want to talk about a bit is probably the Dark Series itself. Some images of goal I have is the stories, because WWE was just wrestling. There's no story, there was no plot, it was just bullshit after bullshit, wrestling after wrestling. There was no focus. You just want to show talent. Hopefully, the Dark Series itself, once Kai Mari is fully back with some assistance of Aaron or Jekyll or Jerkill. It's like we all are ready. We'll start writing stories, we'll start writing matches, we'll start writing segments, we'll start writing everything. That's for the first period. If that goes well, if that is received well, then we'll continue. We'll do it again and again and again, and let the Dark Series live on as a season 6 in a way. Because this has gone for almost 5-6 years, and I don't have anyone to give the key to. And one day, maybe I do find someone to give this key to give BVE. For now, there's no one. People will just leave, and then who do I give it to if they're just leaving and focus on themselves? As a person who can't really go to work because of stupid stuff and racist teachers. I know racism when I see racism, because I can know from experience. It's something else, because I gotta find someone that can put the work. And only person I can think of is myself. It might sound egoistic, but that's all I can do at the moment. Is just keep working and keep pushing and keep doing what I can do for the Dark Series itself. I'm talking about the Dark Series. But yeah, I got a bit off track. Probably just mumbling, but because I usually write something, but this time I didn't, because I had so little time to prepare. Like sticky notes. We're gonna start. Oh, yeah. I think always my mind is on the thing that's happening now, so I'm being a bit unfocused. Sorry for that. So VV itself, I one day hope that I can find someone I can give the key to for PvE itself. At this moment, as I'm streaming this or talking about this in Discord, I haven't found anyone that can replace me or take over Barbaric Wrestling Entertainment. I'll do probably this as long as I can, but I don't think I want to do this forever. Eventually I'll put this down, but for now I'll keep going until I find this breaking point of this is unhealthy. For now I found it like once, and this is one of those moments where I found it. And if I find this other breaking point of me breaking like this, I'll probably shut down and then just leave Roblox as a whole. That's like the idea of itself. But yeah, this has been a journey. Uh, like I have to try to remember everything we have done over the time because there's so much story. I would say not so much story really because it's just bullshit and hopefully something sticks on the wall. um, for the I'd say the best thing we have done, at least over my overall opinion, is the Hurricane Brothers or my sons, which is their names, storyline. For the people that don't know, there's these two, pretty much was these two bots, Carl and Paul. They were dressed as like nude wrestlers, like yellow, blue, green, like the classic nude clothing, but with, I mean, skin colors, and then with some wrestling on it. They were supposed to be show characters, and then suddenly they somehow got in a number one contender match. That was funny as hell. We just went with it, and he got a shot at a walk the plank. He got in there, and he lost against Twisted and had to walk the plank. And after he walked the plank, his brother Carl had to no, it was Paul. Sorry, Paul had to find Carl. This was around the time I had the surgery as well. And, well, it was around the time I had surgery. And so I tried to point this story for my own sake. Like, this story is based on me. Me finding myself. My other half self, in a way. Paul went fight in the fight, places and places, to find his brother, and he found a small hint in Ride the Lightning. I think it was called. It was it was a very brutal pay-per-view where if you lost, you had to sit on an electric chair and get electrocuted. People died back then. It was nothing as such as you live. What do you mean I'm getting off track? I'm talking about BV itself. Um, ah, I guess I'm gonna talk about this again. But yeah, I take accountability for what I've done. I'm sorry for saying the N word. I'm sorry for what I've done. Pretty much, I fucked up. I will take the time off, but I'll still host brutality. I'll have no idea how long I'll be away from BV once brutality is over. Uh, well, not. I'm guessing 3 months. My guess is maybe 3 months. Uh, it might be longer. But I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna take what I've done. Told everyone, do not do not be angry at Mari. Do not be angry at Dark. Be angry at me, cause I'm the adult here. I did the shit. So if there's anyone you want to be angry at, go ahead and be angry at me. I'm no way racist. I do not condone to racism. Uh, that shit just happens. Not like the racism. That was badly worded. The fuck. Oh shit! I fucked up. But yeah, I do not condone. I take accountability. Fucked up. Sorry. And hopefully I can fix this. I don't want to be left as the racist. I'll be left with like a smile, with a nice message, you know. That's the goal itself. Taking some water break. Yeah, I can say with 100% confidence, you will never hear me say the negative word. At best, because I'm autistic, because I'm autistic, that I'll probably joke about it. At best, I'll joke about it. Like, I'm gonna say that, or kind of like that kind of deal. Because that's how my brain works. That's nothing I can do much about my brain. But I'll do my best to be a better person and just move forwards, and just hopefully everyone will see that what I did was indeed wrong. But I was no. But was I racist? No. I think it was clearly put. Yeah. If you give me another chance, or if you hate me, uh, or you just disagree with what I did, that's fine. Thank you. Yeah. What did I talk about? Oh yeah, I talked about the history of BV. Going back in track of the BV. What the goal of this podcast was original before everyone got mad at me. Uh, so let's go back to that track. And if you have any topic you want me to talk about or cover, you can just put it in the chat or DM me. What did I say? Oh yeah, Paul was going to find his brother, and they were right the lightning. There was a small like poster about his brother being in an electric chair, being pretty much tortured in a way. Could you say? This pretty much a message of his feeling of being in, we'll say, tortured in a way, but not really tortured. It's really, I don't know what the English word for it is. If someone can think and know what the word is, but for now, I don't know what the word is. Pretty much that he went there, tried to find his brother, and his brother had a small hint. He had got a small clue. He got the final clue, and the clue was towards my surgery. And it was when I lost what I deemed what I called Carl, which is my right testicle. It's a bit deep, but story. That is, if you base it on yourself, that happens. And he finds it. He goes to find his brother, and he finds his brother all battered up, his face eaten up, his sides pulled away, his bones cracked up, just baffled. But on the way to get his brother, he has to fight his brother. So they have a brutal match. But Carl is not known as Carl. He's known as the Noob Taker. So Carl, or at least this time, Noob Taker and Paul fight at Brutality, I believe the first one or second one. No, it was the first one. Brutality, the first one. They fight there at the main event, I believe, or near the main event at least, where the lose it will be a coffin match. It was a very close, like 3-2 the Iowa deal, and Paul lost and got pulled in a coffin, and Carl or Noob Taker aimed to take over and destroy everything everyone has taken away from him. that story was pretty much put away because Colleen pretty much died within BV. But that was the story goal of BV at that story, at least. We're probably gonna bring this story to reality in the Dark series itself, because they're already planning some stuff. So small spoilers, but they're not bringing it all, making it such a big story of it, like a small story of it. So you know the context. What else can I talk about? I guess I can talk about some of the contestants. Let's just check. Well, let's start with Mr. Fail the Championship. That tile itself was Seth's idea. It was a stupid thing, just went with, and it somehow got relevancy, and we just kept going with it and just had fun with it. It was like an opposite of a championship. If you lose, then you don't have it. Then you get the title, pretty much. That's the goal of that championship. And always has been. Well, that's pretty much will be the last time we will ever have that title, because people don't want to have a title where they're named as a loser forever, or in history. And there is, I guess, the British heavyweight, which I want to just, because BV UK was such a huge success, like 20 people each show. And I was like, okay, let's do this. I commissioned a title, and it succeeded. And then it slowly went down again, and I was very confused on why, because I've been hosting at the same time as always. So hopefully, that might go away again with the rest, but it's still a very good run with the British heavyweight for like all the champions that have been held it. There's the Asia Championship that have mostly, I wanted to have a championship that represents Asia, because I haven't seen any title represent Asia at all. We have seen the United States, we have seen Africa, we have seen Europe, we have seen Intercontinental, we have seen Australia, but we haven't seen so much. I haven't heard or seen much of Asia. So I want to be the first. I want to be the first federation that have like an Asia Championship. That title has an amazing run. Like a lot of great people have held it. Huge story. History, I mean. There's the US Championship, which the first design of it was very bad, and has been in the Fed for a long time. Many people have held it, long time reigns, and a lot of legends have been made of the US Championship. And currently, Kuin, if I hope I say your name correctly, if you ever listen to this, is the current champion, and I see a lot of potential in him. And hopefully he'll keep going and keep improving and doesn't just flop. Next is the tag team. This is like an on off championship, which is keep going back and forth. This keeps falling, this keeps going, this keeps falling. It had some nice, somewhat of a relevancy, somewhat of a history. Then the tag team division died, and no one arrived, and then it just disappeared. Now I think we'll ever get it now, because the people that I wanted for have left, and most people is leaving because of what has happened, which I'm taking still accountability for. Then it's the Intercontinental Championship, which I'd say has a bigger history than the US. This has made a lot of people, legends, Hall of Famers, and such on. And cut. This is a podcast. I'll talk about how long I want. I'll talk about it. Talk about what I want. Thank you. Yeah. At the moment, Chris Danger, holding it. It doesn't have much going on because it's so little people holding it. Not holding it, but going for it, and you have so little people now, so it's like getting harder and harder to put anything for it. It's a real great run for the IC. Next up is the Junior World Heavyweight Championship, which Jacob, I mean, have held it currently the longest. There's been, I believe, only 3 junior heavyweight champions. I know Ellie has held it. At least I don't know if any other held. But yeah, great championship. Also gonna keep it because it has some nice relevance still and going well. I can't today. I got something else with my friends later tonight, so I can't. Thank you. So another time, Stone. But yeah, the junior heavyweight that will most likely just keep going in the dark shirt itself. A lot of history and such with it, and probably gonna keep increasing with history too. Next is the main event itself, World Heavyweight Championship. Amazing history. Ugly as a start. It went okay to ugly to just sexy, I'd say. A lot of people held it. I don't remember all the people, sadly. But the most person I think I held it has to be Aaron. He's no matter what, he has held all the titles in the BV, and I'm very thankful for him for staying and being loyal for BV itself. Because I don't think this had gone that far without at least Aaron being this loyal, at least this committing to BV itself. Because I'm just gonna say, I'm in debt for it, and I'm trying to pay my debt by putting him in other places. But yeah, at the moment, Kai will be fighting, but with Jordan leaving, it's needing a replacement, which is now it's sad to just hear that I need a replacement for what happened. But I'll mostly find someone to put instead of Jordan. Yeah, I believe that's mostly what I can talk about. I guess I can talk a bit about my history as well, but I don't think that matters much. But yeah, what happened happened. What I can do is just take a break, take time, do the pay per view, and just focus on BV itself. If people want to rehire me or not, that's fine. If they do not want to hire me again ever because of what I did or what I said, that's fine. I take accountability. But I don't think you should do that to the people I was involved with. I was the adult, I was the idiot, and that's mostly it. This was a nice podcast. Wish I had more people with me, because I gotta think on what to say, but I didn't prepare much to talk about. Short one, didn't need to be long, just needed to talk about the history and BB itself. Dark Series itself is getting ready in maybe January, but I will not host until I'm good, I'd say. And I hope that I bet people will respect me taking time off. And I will take the time off. So yeah, that was everything I could think of talking about. For the people I have a lot of, I think has a lot of potential. Uh, that I hope will do great. Once they keep improving is obviously Jonathan Danger. He started bad, but he went certainly really great. I hope he keeps getting better. Rain is, I think it's very sad for him because he can only make for the UK episodes. Sorry, I have to take a deep breath. And Rain can only make for those, and he has a lot of potential in him. He's just gotta. I just hope that he can find a way to make for the for the night shows. Omega, I see a lot in him, but I don't have no idea what to do with him at this moment. He has a huge star. I am dead for him as well. I guess even a lot of potential as well. Same with Chris as well. Great people, great talent. There's, I guess, El Raya. Even he has left, he has still history in BVE. I hope what he does now outside of BVE will go great for him. I'll be cheering for his success. Quinn, like I said, has a lot of potential. I'm really see stars in him, and that has shown. That has shown. Lewis, who I think is in here, and yeah, no, that's not Lewis. That's Tasman. But Lewis has a lot of potential. I really believe in this man. Hopefully, he'll keep improving. Christopher Riddick has something. He just gotta show me, I guess, more. You gotta really show me a character, I'd say. Bait, a nice guy. Potential, but, a joke character. It's kind of hard to really do anything with at times. Carson Green. I haven't seen too much of him. So I can't really say much besides he has potential. Same with Jack. Jack Evans, I'd say, has a lot of star power if he really puts the time in it. Great person, great wrestler too. Then we have Tasmanian Stone himself. I say he has to focus on, I guess, on different moves as well. He's a big guy, and I say he's taking too much bumps. You can take bumps, but not too much bumps. A bit less. He got a lot of power in him, and he got a lot of potential, and I hope and I believe in him as well. Oh, Rain, you missed when I said something good about you. You can hear it again later. Nexus, great person, great star as well. Some history with him as well. Oh, I didn't say that. Really believe in this man. I can say it again, don't worry. We have Augustin Acosta. Great person, great star as well. Really, like, a lot of potential. I can see him main event. Anything really. So, something in him. But for Rain, who just missed it, just saying to you again that you have a lot of potential. Only bad thing I'd say is your pacing and your timing on when to sell. Mostly your time zone. Your time zone is making stuff harder. Because I really want to push you to the main event. I really want to put you in the main event, but I can't because you're in a different zone. And you have to go to school and everything. Yeah, I'm being just brutal. I'm being just honest, man. Yeah, that's I guess was everyone really. I believe in what we have. I'll most likely gonna update the BV roster because people base has left. Yeah, I have no idea what else to talk about. If you want to suggest something for the last 10 minutes, free. Oh, sorry, burp. For the last 10 minutes, you can go ahead and do so. But yeah, that's one thing I might as well just talk about is being in BVE or knowing me doesn't make you a bad person. Staying with me doesn't make you a bad person. Um, Nothing around me, just anything at all, makes you a horrible person because what I've done is on me. I'm just reading that on the general at the moment, but he left, but so you won't really see it. But yeah, I want to say thank you for at least the support. And for now, this is all there is. Thank you for listening. Thank you for the support. Thank you for BV itself. Thank you for like almost 5-6 years of history. And I will see you all like maybe after the pay per view at least. Maybe 3 or more months ahead. Because I will take my time, I'll take a giant hiatus, selling my stuff and getting ready to just boot it. Because I want to leave on a good note and not a bad note. But yeah, I'll see you all like wonderful people. You fabulous, wonderful people. Much later. Bye bye.